Hi all, just an update from me. I usually send a text message through, but I'm going to give you a video. Hopefully you can watch it. Why I'm doing this, because there's a load to update you on. So we probably even at this, 4 years, 3-4 years. The last 6 weeks was the busiest 6 weeks we've had having Revelate, which is great news. So I'm going to give you a run through of that and I'll give you the why of everything. So events wise, we've just ran an absolute huge amount. Thousands of people did events that we ran in the last month. The first one was Momentum Games. That was a corporate event. 500 corporates or people from 50 companies took each other on. That was a huge success. That was in the city centre in Dublin. They want to double to 1,000 people next year. We ran Metrics again in London. That was 1,500 people, and myself and the lads mainly sat in the office doing nothing for it. So it's an event that we've managed to do with the guys over there where you don't need judges and that you could run it without anyone. I'll come back to that in a second. We had Strive, which was a Sport Ireland. So that was a National Sports Centre. That went really well. Not the busiest, but they want to do more, and the key really for us is we're in with a government body. We were involved in Ministry of Sound last weekend, which was really good. We did Troika. So that was like the High Rocks race when we're Brian Lee in Dublin last weekend. That had 4,500 people. We had 35 tablets counting their RAM thrusters, so squatting down up. Really good, some things, lessons learned, but I guess it was a huge moment for us because it's the first time in the world it's ever been done, which was huge, and we've got a lot of interest off of that. We also ran a load of other corporate events. Clarksons, they're a shipping company in the UK. We put a ski erg and a tablet into 9 of their offices around the world. Well, lots of ski ergs and tablets in 9 of their offices. And the 9 offices took each other on at the exact same time. So I was in London with the main office. We were in Aberdeen, Oslo, Dubai, Singapore, Houston, Perth, where else? I can't remember the rest of them. They all took each other on. So as far as we're, that was the first as well as ever been done, a first online fitness competition with a corporate. And we also ran, and a few of the gyms helped me out with MSD, 7 sites around the country took each other on. There was 18 bikes. We did that with Titan Wellness. And then we had KPMG and RDJ, and a couple of the gyms helped me out with that as well. So lots going on. So probably wondering, why is Chris running around doing all these things? There's a couple of reasons. One, they're a great way to create revenue for the business. 2 is to show you what the tech can do. It not just only runs the classes, you can run these events. I know a couple of the gyms now have run their own little events with the events app at weekends, where Mike was there with 70 people, he ran it by himself. And that's the kind of stuff I want to show you. The app isn't just your cardio class. The tech can do so much more. It's brand building more thing and getting us in with more corporates. We've got 2 or 3 companies that want to start running the corporate events with us. I know they're going to need the gyms to help out, so a few of the gyms help me out, and then you can see there is money to be made there as well. So again, everything I'm doing is trying to show you that, like, you run your classes, but you can make money in loads of other options with the tech. And it's brand building. The corporate side you see building, the fitness event side is getting bigger and bigger. There's a huge interest in it. But the key to remember, any events that we run, you can run them in your gym as well. And that's one of the big things. You don't have to, it's not like a sim where you have to set them all, well, you have to kind of, all the work that goes with it. You can run that Metrics event in your gym with a handful of staff and get through hundreds of people. So they're all the extra things we're doing to prove it out. I have more updates on all of them. I'm in the Nike headquarters the week after. We're talking to OnCloud, the shoe brand. There's companies we're chatting to in America, the Middle East, Australia. So there's loads going on at the moment. But the key is that you all know that all the tech that I'm demoing and showing off, you can all use it as well. Numbers are growing on all the gyms, which is great, which I'm delighted. We have 2 new gyms going live this week, next week in Ballincollig and Fermoy. We'll have another one being announced next week, and I'll probably have 3 more to announce the week after. So there's a lot of momentum, and we see a lot of growth kicking off outside of Ireland in the next 2 to 3 months, because there's a lot more awareness of what we do. So that's what's happening there. Tech updates is probably the next most important thing for you. We've just been back and forth with back-end stuff. The events app is good to go. As I said, if anyone wants to test it out, let me know and I'll set you up on it. But the Revelate side, we've got a bunch of updates coming soon. We're going to have the coaches guide system. So the idea is we're going to give the coaches essentially a script in the classes, and they can look at a tablet or their phones and they can see what everyone's doing. It will tell them what to say on this sprint, on this hold, on this changeover, or it will say that, like, someone's about to get a PB or someone's on this meters and this wattages. So any new coaches, you can give them a tablet and they just follow that. We can train staff up really well and hopefully a lot quicker. We've also got a new system where you can open a workout and people can go in and start their own workouts. So in theory, you could have 12 people in a room all doing the workout at different stages. So this is for gyms that say, I've got the gym there, I don't want to go up and press play, but I want the members to go in and do their own workouts whenever they want. So that system will be ready in the gyms in the next couple of weeks. There's a new leaderboard system, creating accounts. So there's there's loads of stuff that's going to be coming thick and fast. We have a lot of updates coming. So that's the news of what's going on. It'll be another busy November by the looks of it. December will quiet down, but we figure that we'll probably start breaking 25, 30 gyms pretty soon. The big thing I want to work with all of you now is inter-gym competitions. And we're working on a system where we can have different gyms can take each other on. So gyms with 9 ergs, you're all going to take each other on a Saturday between 3 classes. Gym with the most meters wins. It will vary week on week. But what I want to do is start to make those weekend, Saturday, Sunday classes have an extra bit of a dynamic where all of a sudden we're taking on a gym in Limerick, we're taking on a gym in Cavan, in London, whatever it is. And all of a sudden that experience for the users, it's so random, you'll never really know if it's balanced. Some teams will lose, some teams will get hammered, but generally it will be close across the board. But I want to start using that because we're pretty much sure that's going to build a really good community side of stuff. So that's the big thing I want to ask from the gyms. Any questions, as always, let me know. Any issues with the tech, let me know. Keep trying to push it. If anyone needs a hand in the marketing side, let us know. We're doing a lot more pushing in the background and we've got big plans. There's a lot of stuff happening. I know I say this every month, but I'm thankfully say that everything I say we're building on top of, and it definitely is getting momentum. So if you stay to the end of listening to this video, thank you. And any questions, let me know, and we'll keep you up to date on what's going on.